Caddisflies are a type of aquatic insect and are generally known, when they're known at all, for building cases like little hermit crabs and for being really good fish bait. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. So today I want to tell you a little bit about what they are and what they do, because you should care about caddis. Contrary to their name, caddisflies are not related to flies. They are not flies. Instead, they are the order Trichoptera, which is very closely related to Lepidoptera, the butterflies and moths. Together with Lepidoptera, they make up another taxonomic group called Amphismenoptera, which refers to insects having dressed up wings. So while Lepidopterans, butterflies, and moths, they have scaly wings, Trichopterans have hairy wings. While order Lepidoptera contains incredible diversity, Order Trichoptera contains a lot of diversity as well, and that's most evident by looking at what the larvae are doing. More specific than order Trichoptera, superfamily Integripalpia contains the most well-known caddisflies, the portable case makers. What the cases are made out of and what they're shaped like varies a lot between caddisflies. They might use twigs or leaves or rocks or little pebbles or bits of sand, but they all use silk to hold it together. Other types of caddisflies, such as those in the superfamily Anulipalpia, use silk a little bit differently. Net spinners do as the name implies, and will weave silk nets to catch food from the current. And these can be incredibly finely woven. Caddisflies in the family Philopotamidae can create silk nets with mesh openings just 5.5 picometers across. Others in the same group might use silk to build a fixed retreat that they can hide away in. And if you ever heard the term ecosystem engineer, it's usually been applied to something like a beaver. It refers to an organism that alters its surrounding habitat in some notable way. So like how beavers might redirect the flow of a river, these caddisflies are altering the flow of a stream by altering the stream bed, and this can have implications for the flow of nutrients across the wider environment. Case-making caddisflies are still pretty engineer-coded though. Caddisflies are overall very sensitive to poor water. They need to be able to get all the oxygen they need from the water around them because they have external gills. But the case makers have a workaround that makes them especially hardy compared to their naked relatives. By undulating their body from within their case, they're able to increase the flow of water. Sort of like if you see a fish opening and closing its mouth to push water over its gills, they're doing that in their little case. And this can be further helped by their weird shaped bodies and the shape of their case as well. So caddisflies are not actually flies, and they're not butterflies either, but they are closely related, and they're just as diverse and, in my professional opinion, just as charismatic. I hope that you feel the same, because the C in caddisfly really does stand for cool.